Welcome to Starlink Pulse with Sidra, your place to keep up with people and solutions that drive our tech industry forward. And today, I'm here with a very exciting and significant announcement. StarLink, the trusted cybersecurity and cloud advisor, a meta leader in IT distribution landscape, has now decided to join hands with the leading pan-European value-added distributor. Yes, you heard that right. We are now collaborating with Infinigate Group. This merger of two strong businesses will unify our presence across the pan-EMEA and will reinforce operations with our unique strength in terms of vendor portfolio as well as our geographical span across more than 50 countries. So joining us today on this podcast is Mr. Klaus Schlichterle, CEO of Infinigate Group, along with StarLink CEO Mr. Nadal Uthman and the Group President Mr. Mahmoud Nimr. So let us now talk to them to know more about this merger and how this will enhance the future business at StarLink. Gentlemen, a very warm welcome to all of you on this podcast today and heartiest congratulations to all of you on this partnership. So Mr. Klaus, let me start with you today first. And this merger is going to create a lot of curiosity in this region to know more about Infinigate Group. So tell us more about what is Infinigate Group and what do you do?
Thank you very much for welcoming me here. First of all, it's very nice. So what is Infinigate all about? Infinigate is, like StarLink, a value-add distributor in the cybersecurity space. So we are more or less doing the same stuff in Europe. It's a company 25 years old. We have been developing over those 25 years on a constant basis, growing 20% every year. And we are in the meantime covering in Europe more than 15 countries. And it's a sizable organization, but joining up obviously with StarLink gives us now the global footprint we always wanted to have. And I'm really happy to join this occasion here to celebrate the merger.
Excited to know that, Nadal. I'm really excited to be a part that, we are looking into joining to Infinigate Group. So tell us more about how do you see StarLink and Infinigate Group complementing each other?
Okay, let me just step back a little bit, because when you look at StarLink history and how we managed to scale our business, it's all about the partnership. So always we are looking to add a new business partner to our channel ecosystem to give us additional access to certain customers. The same thing when we look at the vendor. We add a new vendor to our portfolio to strengthen our solutions offering to the market. And also we are looking at entering into new countries in our region to maximize our reach as well. So when we start looking at what is the next, and all what we have done for the last 17 years, it was an organic growth. And in the last 3 years, we were growing 20% year over year. Now, with the discussion with Infinigate, it was unique because we were able to achieve all of that together through this merge. So with this merge, we managed to combine both the group together, which means we will have access to 30 plus countries, okay? And that will give us also access to 80 additional vendor that they have, plus what StarLink has. So the portfolio will be massive. And it become one of the largest value-added distributor on cybersecurity at the global scale. And this is exactly our goal. So it took us a time to, and going deeply into details about the value add that we can bring to each other. And we managed to see that we have a common vision. Infinigate, they were looking at expansion in Middle East, and StarLink always has a mission to expand globally. Sure. So this merge came on the right time to combine both companies together. And again, I would like to thank Klaus for all the effort that he put into this transaction to make it happen, and to celebrate today with this success.
Definitely. But with this new milestone, Mahmoud, I can see that there's a lot of happiness on your face. Help us understand what makes StarLink special in this equation.
So StarLink is founded in 2005, Sidra, and we are the fastest growing value-added distributor in the Middle East and Africa region. And today, with our local presence on the ground across the region, with our 50 plus market leader vendors. We act as an extended teams for them. And we have 300 plus highly skilled employees that contributed in our success. And today we managed to close around $500 million of revenue. Now, what makes us special actually is our go-to-market strategy. So in the last 18 years, we managed really to reshape the distribution landscape in the region. And today with our unique unbeaten go-to-market strategy, we managed really to achieve our objectives and to take the company to the next level. So I think what will make us also going ahead into the future is and to maintain our innovative position as a true VAD and as trusted cyber and cloud advisor.
That's good to know. So, Klaus, this year has been very phenomenal for Infinigate Group. I mean, starting from the discussion of merger with Novius Group, and then you had a recent accusation of Fusion Group. So what was the objective of Infinigate Group to choose StarLink for the next merger in this region?
I think StarLink has just such a unique setup on the cybersecurity distribution. We are like brothers. So I think it is actually a natural, process to get those two companies together. For us, it was really getting us into a region which is a high growth region. Middle East and Africa is certainly an area where I would expect more growth than actually in Europe over the next 10 years. And for us, it's combining actually also 1,200 people in a company where we have so much power of people, with knowledge across more than 100 vendors, technical knowledge to serve our customers better. So I think it's on all levels. It's a win-win situation for customers, for vendors, for employees, for everybody.
Nidal, what about our extended family? StarLink vendors, StarLink partners, StarLink customers. What, as per you, would this merger mean to them?
Actually, was one of the key discussion we have. It's all about what value we can bring to our ecosystem. So when you look at our vendors today, they're gonna enjoy a strategic relationship with a distributor that has a local presence in 30 countries. Mm-hmm. And this is very important. When we are engaging with the vendors, they want to hear a unified message whenever they are interacting locally with us in different regions, in different countries. And when you look at it for the partners, now the partner, they will have an access to more than 100 vendors in our portfolio. And just let me highlight one important thing here, because with the combination of the portfolio that Infinigate has, with what we have as StarLink, we managed to create, I think, in the market, we are the only value-added distributor in cybersecurity who managed to address the market from mid-market commercial up to the high-end enterprise. So the combined, product will allow really the vendor, our partner, to take it to their customers, and we become more strategic to our partners, being some of the partners I'm talking about here, the large global system integrator, or it could be the local system integrator or the managed services partner, or it could be the specialized partner on cyber and cloud. And for the customer, and StarLink is a customer-centric organization. It's all about what the customer and requirement and need. So our customer will receive a quality services and technical support and training locally across 30 countries. We have many customers who's operating in Middle East, and they have an operation in Europe and vice versa. So it's very important to be able to deliver the project at the same quality across all these countries. And I should not forget also our employees. Yes. That's very important, because when you look at the career growth for our employees and what we can learn from Infinigate and what they have done in Europe, it will be amazing to share the knowledge together and be a part of a global organization. It makes a lot of value to our employees, and we will be able to scale their knowledge and take it to the next level. Yeah.
So, Mr. Mahmood, now when it comes to the mergers between major organizations, there will always be a question regarding the redundancy. Now, in this case, is there any plan for the redundancy? Will the organization structure change? Could you please share us more insights on this part, please?
Now, there is no plan for redundancy because this merge is about acceleration, it's about expansion, it's about future opportunities. Besides, also the two organizations does not overlap with each other because Infinigate, they don't have coverage in the region and the countries that we cover. So I think we will complement each other, and this is why we don't have really a redundancy plan. When it comes to the Middle East and Africa, organization structure and team setup will remain the same. So there is no change. And we would like really to continue doing our success. We succeeded in what we do, and that strategy will remain the same internally and externally. When it comes to the management setup, things will remain the same. So Nidal will continue being the CEO of the organization. I'll be the president of StarLink Middle East and Africa. And both of us will report to Mr. Klaus, the CEO of Infinigate Group.
So Klaus, in continuation with Mr. Mahmoud's response, tell us your thoughts on how involved would the current owners of StarLink be in the new setup?
Yeah, there will be mutual contribution wherever it makes sense. I'll give you an example. When we look into our vendor portfolio, obviously StarLink and Infinigate people will work together to work on the best vendor strategy. When you look into areas like BI system, very nice system within StarLink, and we still as Infinigate have to develop. So we will work together to get the best out of two worlds. And I think there's so much expertise on each side that we can really team up to get ourselves to the next level. And it's more a partnership, it's a team working on how can we get better. And we don't see a hierarchical system, where we basically say who is on top and who is following. I think we are a team who have the same aspirations to create a great company, also for the benefit for all the employees. And the Middle East setup stays, as you said, Mahmoud, it stays as it is. They're invested managers, highly motivated team, and we together will basically get the company to the next level.
So Nidal, it's a very sentimental question that I'm going to ask now. We as StarLink Trusted Cybersecurity and Cloud Advisor are known in market for like 18 years now. Now this merger, will this change the name? Would there be a joint name? How is it going to be?
This is the most difficult question, But look, before I answer this question, I just want to make sure that the message is clear. We are committed to what we have built for the last 18 years. And one of the agreement we have is that me and Mahmoud will continue as an investor in the group because we strongly believe in what we have built. And also we are believing on the vision that Infinigate has in taking the company to the next level. That's why we need to be part of it till we retire. Me and Mahmoud.
If they decide to retire.
If we decide it. So we still have 7-8 years to go. So back to your question, definitely that the name of StarLink, it means a lot for me and Mahmoud, and it's very hard.
And I think to all of us.
Exactly, and very hard for the market, So the name gonna continue from now till 12 months. Okay. So because we need to go through a transition, but I believe we should be all united under one name. Infinigate has a great reputation in Europe. So we will be operating under the name of Infinigate. But the StarLink name will stay there, and it will be written under it, as an Infinigate Group company for at least for the upcoming 12 months till we reach to the right decision after 12 months.
Exactly. What we will do is actually we will come up with a new branding, and within 12 months, and everybody who's joining, the journey should be represented in the new branding. So the Infinigate name will stay, but then the logo will be different, the tagline will be different, and everybody should find themselves into the new branding, because then, as you said, we have one united name and branding, and we should hopefully all feel fine with it and happy with it moving on.
Definitely. So, Mr. Mahmood, that brings to my last question, right? How do you see this merger enhancing the future of StarLink?
StarLink, I think, will benefit out of this, and we will continue our success, and we will build our success on this a new EMEA platform, actually. And today, as also Nidal mentioned, the first thing we will start with is exchanging experience and know-how. Both companies are really specialized in cybersecurity and cloud. We are in the VAD distribution since a long time, so we will capitalize on that for sure. On top of that, also, we will have a great portfolio that will allow us really to have a lot of opportunities in each markets. I see also services another area where we will invest heavily, because it will help us and the also other entities and across all EMEA region. It's a big opportunity actually for all of us. And extending also financial capabilities to the local market. Our growth plan is another area also, and many more.
Thank you, Klaus, Nidal, and Mahmoud, for sharing this wonderful news with us. And we are really excited to be a part of this greater company. Once again, I wish you all the best and congratulations on behalf of StarLink team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that was all about the merger, and you will hear more about it in upcoming days on different platforms. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, please like and subscribe if you'd like to hear more from us, and do let us know your thoughts on Pulse at starlinkme.net. We'll see you back again in a week's time at GITEX.